Hey guys, welcome to this week's Survivor Chat.
It is episode 13.
It's the last episode before the finale.
Elmo says, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Alright, so after that monumentous crazy AF tribal last week.
Remember when everybody voted out Ben and then he used his hidden immunity idol?
That was amazing.
That was crazy.
Well, they're gonna try and get him out again. Everyone says Ben is next.
Yeah, they all gather together.
Survivor walking.
And Chrissy's like, we're gonna get rid of him next, right? Right? And they're all like, yeah, of course.
I don't know what was up Devin's butt. But he starts baiting he was
a little extra
Ben.
in this episode, but like, I'm not complaining.
He's like, you should have voted me out. I won't let you
Why
win
are you talking
immunity.
like that?
Because sometimes when he talks, he sounds a little not that intelligent.
I don't know about that, but I feel like if you close your eyes and you listen to Devin talk, does he not sound just like Matt Stefanina from YouTube? The dancer? What? It's seriously, they sound alike and it freaks me out. But
Sounds
anyway.
like Matt Stefanina, looks like a pirate.
It's like a pirate Matt Stefanina.
Yeah. So
anyway.
Ben knows his ass is grass, so he gets up early. They made it seem like, oh, he got up to start up the fire again, but wasn't he really thinking that he should get his ass out looking for an idol anyway?
That's what he said. Nobody else was up. He had an excuse to go out and get wood for the fire.
Yeah, but I mean, I think he was planning it all along. The way they edited it, it looked like, oh, I should probably go look for an idol.
What I want to know is why only he and Chrissy were sleeping in the shelter and everybody else was all snug in a rug on the freaking sand. What's the deal with that? I'm sure there's a logical explanation for it, but like, why? Why?
Maybe the sand was more comfortable than the shelter.
But like, aren't there creepy crawlies in the sand? I would be really nervous about that.
You know
but
what?
anyway.
There's creepy crawlies everywhere.
Yeah, but like, at least in the shelter, you're raised off the ground.
They get up there.
I know. Okay, anyway.
Alright, so it's time for the reward challenge.
Oh, this reward was a beauty.
This is a chopper to food, and I'm talking like food.
All you can eat.
Everything.
And they were staying overnight.
In the fantasy suite.
If you choose to forego your individual rooms, here's the key to the fantasy suite.
Choose to forego your individual sand or shelter.
Yeah. So that's pretty freaking nice, getting to sleep in a real bed after a month plus of not.
That's huge. Alright, so this is going to be played in 3 teams of 2.
Okay.
It's an obstacle course where you're tethered to a rope.
You gotta follow the rope up and over and all around.
That was some nasty obstacles.
You gotta freaking throw yourself over these bars. And okay, I admire Ashley's athleticism and strength, but why was she jumping from thing to thing? You could just walk there and you'd save a lot of energy.
Yeah. Then at the end of that, there was a 5-ring toss. There were 3 spots, but you had to land 5 rings.
Now looking at the pairings, so you had Ben and Ashley, Chrissy and Devin, and then Ryan and Mike. You would think that Ben and Ashley would have the advantage, and they did start in the lead. However,
they were pretty much even.
Things really evened up. Yeah, everybody made up their lost time. Even though Mike and Ryan really sucked in the beginning, they got to the rings. They got a few on there, but not before Devin could pull out the win for Devin and Chrissy.
Whoa. So this is where it gets tricky. I knew they were going to pull something like this. They only got to pick one person to join them in the reward.
Whoa. So they talked it over and Chrissy was like, I think we should bring Ryan with us.
And Devin was like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think they really talked it over that much. She was just like, this is who we're bringing.
He was into it. So they pick Ryan and Ashley's face is just like, what? She was pissed. She was expecting to get chosen for this.
Well,
she was not.
Her face was like that at the end of the challenge, but back at camp, Dr. Mike was freaking pissed.
He was going off.
Can we just like vent for 5 minutes here?
I don't know why they would pick Ryan.
Why wasn't I picked? Is Devin trying to get back in with Ryan?
I mean, that's definitely got to be going through their minds because Devin and Ryan were together from the beginning. They were like this, and then all of a sudden they were enemies, but you know what? Maybe they're trying to get back together. Who knows?
You know who's getting excited? Ben, because this may be a crack for him to get in. He knows he's a dead man walking.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to do anything that he can do to try and get into the cracks.
But Dr. Mike venting was just hilarious. He was like,
I
Ryan
loved
is 22, he's the youngest, he's got the most energy, and he's really crappy in these challenges.
Yeah.
Why would they pick him?
That was great.
Oh, man.
Well, even if Ben can get in, he's still got to look for the freaking idol. So he goes off again to look for the idol.
I don't get why everybody else was like, we're not going to follow him because he's not going to find it. How many has he found already? You really think he's not going to find it?
Well, Dr.
What are you
Mike
doing?
was like, I looked and I didn't find anything, so he won't find
But
anything.
you're not Ben Marine.
I know. All right.
I think that was a huge
Mistake?
mistake, not following Ben or looking for themselves. You know,
Yeah.
if one of them found it, Ben couldn't find it.
All right. Well, back at the reward, there's everything.
I love when Devin was going through all the reward items and he's like, and there's bread and there's fruit and
Yep.
there's everything.
There's chocolate mousse.
Yeah.
That's a chocolate mousse.
Oh, it looked like a very nice spread.
It was a beautiful
They
spread.
had a freaking infinity pool there. Gorgeous.
That spa or whatever it was top notch.
Mhm.
Top notch. So everyone agrees. They sit around after they stuff themselves and say that Ben is the first target, then Mike.
How can they even talk after that?
I'd
be like, wait.
open my pants.
Okay, now let's talk strategy.
They all make a final 3 deal. They always do that at these rewards.
Yeah, but this seems like they're all in for real. Chrissy and Ryan are looking for a third.
Yeah.
Devin has been all over the place this game. You know, he's very quick to get rid of his number 2.
Yeah, he's got commitment issues.
Yeah, so he was super close with Ashley, and now he's like, you know what? I'm gonna roll with Chrissy and Devin. Or, Chrissy and Ryan.
You know, even if you don't want to be in a final 3 with these people,
You pretty much
you
have to make the
say
deal.
that you're going to be in a final 3 with these people.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody proposes it, what are you gonna say? No, I don't want to.
That is a huge red
But
flag.
they're gonna vote you out. No.
Well, Chrissy's got other plans. She's thinking, maybe I should get rid of Ashley first, because she was coming after me.
Well, she also sees that Ben is on his own right now, and Ashley is very closely tied to Devin. So if she can get rid of Ashley,
Right.
that's going to be huge for her.
Yeah. All right, so the immunity challenge was another obstacle course. This was one of those multi-level.
It was a real chutes and ladders.
It was a chutes and ladders. You had to release the ladders to get up to the next level, and then when you got up to the top level, there was a gear puzzle.
That looked hard
This
because
was ridiculous.
they had extra spots that you didn't need for the gears. So it was like pretty
You had to
tricky
use
to
all
figure
the
it out.
gears,
Yeah,
right?
you had to use all the gears, but not all of the
bobbin thing, the rods coming
pegs.
out. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So everybody was even at the puzzle.
But Puzzle Queen Chrissy was able
Yeah.
to pull out the win.
Well, she's got
Good
that
for her.
mathematical mind.
Yeah,
you
well,
know?
she's been pretty good at the competitions.
Yeah.
So don't be counting her out, guys. She's good at comps.
Even though the physical part of it,
she still wasn't
she's
even
lagging.
that far behind in the
No.
physical part.
No.
And she can keep it close enough that she can use her puzzle advantage to get those wins.
So back at the camp, what does Ben do? Goes to look for an idol again.
What does everybody else do? Not look for
follow
an
him.
idol or follow him. What are you doing?
Ashley says we should split the vote between Ben and Mike, just in case Ben Marine has an idol.
Yeah, well, Chrissy is like, no. Because if it's not going to be Ben going, she wants Ashley going. So she's telling Mike, Devin, and Ryan, you know what? Let's freaking tell Ben that he's going home. Because then if he has the idol, he'll play it. And then we can still blindside Ashley and get rid of her.
That was a good plan.
It is a good plan. And they're like, I don't know. Devin is like, because that's one of his really close allies. But at the same time, he's got this new deal. So,
Well,
who knows?
there's one little problem. Ben finds a clue to the idol.
Oh, you know that was going to happen.
I loved it! Oh my god. And it said, you're gonna have to be stealthy because it's hidden under your shelter.
Oh.
And everybody was there. They're not going anywhere because they're about to leave for tribal.
Yeah, this wasn't long, well, from what we saw on the show, this wasn't long before they left for tribal council. Right. So he's like, what am I gonna do? And they leave us hanging.
They left us hanging.
I think it was pretty clear that he was gonna get that idol because he was not gonna let this opportunity go by.
Well, he said he wasn't going anywhere until he found it.
I mean, if worse came to worse, couldn't he just like freaking go for it while everybody was looking and still have it? You know what I mean? He's not the type to just be like, oh, I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he knew his neck was on the line. Yeah. So, at tribal, Ben says Mike's in a tricky position here because he's kind of like the swing boat.
I guess.
Jeff wanted to know, Ashley, even though I pointed this out at the challenge, tell me again how disappointed you were about not going on the reward.
She was kind of like backtracking a little and being like, I know that it wasn't just Devin's decision, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and then she kind of gets
Don't vote me out
with Chrissy.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, it was you that didn't want to take me.
Yeah.
I still have Devin.
Do you?
No. All right, so everyone, they do a little poll. Jeff does a little poll. He proposes.
Do you have a final three? Do you have a final three? It was a reverse Oprah. Do you have a final three? Everybody except for Ben said yes, and they're like, that math doesn't work out.
Yeah, because there's 6 of you.
Well, 5 people said yes, and there's only 3 spots in the final 3, so yeah.
Ashley is worried about the blind side. She knows that
she doesn't know of any other plan besides Ben, and stuff that Mike was saying was really freaking her out.
Yeah. So Devin starts telling Ben that he's going home.
Again, what is going on with Devin this week?
Why would you do that? Why?
I mean, it kind of worked out. Because he got Ben to pull out his idol. Maybe that's what he was doing. I don't know. Maybe he really is a mastermind. He got Ben to pull out his idol and be like, yo, look at this. And then Devin was like, well, we don't know that he's going to use it. You know, you still got to vote for him. Again, maybe he's trying to egg him on. Because that did lead Ben to go to Jeff and play it early.
He pre-played it.
Yeah, he was like, guess what?
He's a real hatch blower.
I'm going to the final 5, suckers.
Yeah, and Chrissy was like, this is ridiculous.
That's what happens when you don't follow people looking for the idol.
What's ridiculous is you brought this on yourself. Because this totally could have been avoided.
So then Ben is telling everybody, hey, you want to go back to the beach with me? You want to go back to the final 5? Vote out Mike.
Why Mike? Why wouldn't he go for Chrissy?
I guess he figured he would be more likely to get the votes to get rid of Mike.
He could have made a huge play to get rid of Chrissy and told everybody, look,
I think also
I was aligned with her. I know she's the mastermind of your little group.
I don't think he is as worried about Chrissy in the final 3 as Mike. I think
that's foolish.
Well, I think he feels like he can beat Chrissy.
I don't know. He's not as well, let's just say people hate her less than they do him.
I don't know. I feel like the jury is very entertained by Ben.
Really?
They've seen the moves he's made. He's been a huge target for a long time now. I think they really appreciate his gameplay.
Maybe, but he did lie to a lot of people.
I don't know. I feel like if Ben makes it to the final 3, he wins this thing.
Okay. So he played the idol. It's time to vote. Ashley is blindsided.
Oh, even Devin voted her out. I mean, what else was he supposed to do? Even if he didn't want to do it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Ashley's voted out. She was pissed.
Pretty cold.
She gave Ben a hug, but she denied Devin a hug.
Devin could have voted out Mike.
He didn't want to.
All right. Next time is the finale. This is nuts.
It's lit.
There's a lot of potential here for everybody. So,
and there's still one more secret advantage.
Yes.
On the loose.
So guys, let us know what you thought in the comments.
Who are you rooting for?
Come chat with us. Live show tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is Thursday night. And until next time, much love.